The base is the lower portion of your trim router. The cam lock, depth ring clamps, and the sub base are all attached to it. The most common problem with the plastic base is damage caused by accidentally dropping the router. Replacing the base is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how. I'll begin by removing the base from the router. To do that, I release the cam lock and then press the tabs on either side of the base. Now I can just pull the motor away from the base. With the base removed from the router, now I can remove the sub base and the edge guide clamping knob. The next step is to transfer the cam lock, as well as the depth ring adjustment clamps, from the old base over to the new. There's a series of metal pins that secure the clamps to the base, and I'll need to tap those out with a punch. To do that, I've clamped a socket on an extension in my vise, and I'll use that to support the plastic base while I tap the pins out. There's the cam clamp. Go ahead and remove the pins from the socket. Now I can remove the pins that secure the depth ring adjustment clamps. These can be a little more challenging. First, the pin is much smaller. So to press it out, I have a very small Torx driver I'm going to use. The other problem is I won't be able to tap the Torx driver all the way through the clamp to remove it. So what I'll do is just get it started and then use a pair of needle nose pliers to pull the pin the rest of the way out. Now I can begin installing the new base. First, I'll reinstall the depth ring adjustment clamps onto the base. The metal clip from the clamp has a hole on one side, and that hole lines up with the post on the clamp itself. Now I'll place this assembly against the new base, lining up the holes. And I'll secure the clamp with one of the pins. And now I'll do the second clamp. And now I can reinstall the cam clamp. I'll line the cam clamp with the base and reinstall the pins. With all the pieces transferred over to our new base, now I'll install the sub base onto it. I align the sub base with the base and I'll secure it with the screws. You want to be careful not to over-tighten these screws. And now I can reinstall the edge guide clamping screw. And I'll finish up by reinstalling the base back onto the motor. And now you know how to install a new base on your laminate trimmer.